Well, I'm going to go see Sinners, and I'll let you know how it is. This film was hands down absolute sin. In all seriousness, this film was so good. Straight out the gate, Sinners is one of the greatest films I've seen in 2025 so far. So in this video, I'll be detailing what makes the movie Sinners so amazing and why you should watch this in theaters before it leaves. But you can tell I'm a legit film reviewer by the LED light I have in the back and by my outfit. I try to look like a sinner. Anyways, I will not be getting into spoilers. However, if you want to go in blind, I would highly recommend that. I will only be mentioning what has happened and shown in the trailers. But now I'll break down what I believe to be the most core components of what makes this film absolute sin. Sinners. Anyways, let's get straight into it. Sinners is a film written and directed by Ryan Coogler, who's directed films in the past, most notably being Creed and Black Panther. And in this film, you can truly see the passion he has behind it. And it's honestly evident in every single frame of this film. The story. A young man who disobeys his father by joining his two cousins in opening a juke joint. His two uncles are twins, Smoke and Stack, both played by Michael B. Jordan, and I'll get to later why Michael B. Jordan's performance in this film is absolutely phenomenal, but we'll get to that in a second. Back to the story. The two twins open up a juke joint, then their cousin Sammy Moore plays the guitar and sings at the juke joint, and before you know it, things start to get weird. Weird people begin to show up asking if they can come in, and then everything goes to hell in a handbasket, and I'll leave all that information there. And I have to say, this film takes the idea of vampires and brings it to a whole new level in such an intriguing way. And what I'm saying right now, if it sounds like a shock that there's vampires and sinners, and you haven't seen any trailers yet, then, and you want to go in blind, then I would stop watching and save this video and come back to it. Or you could keep watching, and I can explain how they do vampires so incredibly well in this film. I won't be giving spoilers away necessarily, but I'll be breaking down some tropes that they use in the film that I find are very interesting and very cool. You've been warned. Anyways, one thing I think the writing does very well is that they use some classic tropes of vampires and that they don't have to go into too much explaining because I trust the audience that they have some common basic knowledge of the mythology. Which is really nice because it doesn't exposition dump on you. It's like, these are evil vampires, this is how we kill them. One small thing that I really appreciate about the writing is that they don't make the characters stupid. Like in so many other horror movies, there's that classic trope of, oh, wait right here, I'll be right back, and then they get brutally slaughtered. Or the classic line of, oh, let's split up. It's more effective if we go alone. It's like, are you stupid? Like, that makes me think, okay, I don't care about this character anymore. If they die, they die. Okay, it sounds a little harsh. My point is that if a character is stupid enough to suggest like, oh, let's split up, then maybe they deserve to die. In film, in the movies, in cinema, okay, in movies, I don't want to get in trouble. But no, overall, it really feels like the characters are rational given the absurd circumstances around them, and that they act logically with their given characters. Which is just another reason of why I respect and love the writing here. Which is great, you love to see it, you love to see it. So overall, the story and the writing does an incredible job at keeping you on the edge of your seat, as well as being invested in the characters and the world around them. Music. First off, Miles Caton delivers a phenomenal performance, and I'll touch on that later on in the video. But right now I have to mention the composer. If you don't know who it is this guy right here, Ludwig Göransson. And well, if that doesn't ring a bell, well, you might recognize this. This is the same guy who did Oppenheimer. That is insane. That is nuts. This guy is phenomenal and truly talented. So honestly, I don't know much more I can say about the music. I think that alone speaks for itself. But the music, phenomenal. Absolutely intriguing, weird, mysterious, and very catchy and engaging all at the same time. So, incredibly well done. Acting. First off again, the acting by everyone was absolutely incredible. Miles Keaton, amazing. Michael B. Jordan, amazing. Michael B. Jordan again, amazing. Hailee Steinfeld, amazing. Jack O'Connell, unsettling, terrifyingly amazing. Every single cast member had something to bring to the table and absolutely delivered. Michael B. Jordan, obviously incredible actor, but still somehow did such a phenomenal performance with both Stank and Smoke characters. I was never confused throughout the whole film of which character was which. Now, a lot of that was due to the great costume design and keeping them in two different colors, red and blue. But even still, his performance was so good at both characters, I was never ever confused. Hailee Steinfeld, also we know as such a great actor, but still like Michael B. Jordan, she's able to portray a character that shows how much range they both have. Miles Keaton, I believe Sinners is his debut film, and he delivers such a phenomenal performance, not only in singing and acting, but also playing the guitar and everything combined. I mean, truly, it's inspiring to see young talent like Miles Keaton rise to spotlight in a film like this, and he deserves every bit of it. I mean, his performance was incredible. I mean, truly, his performance was very admirable, especially with this being his first film, really. It's just impressive to see how much effort and passion was brought in, and you can see that through his character. So I'd just say, phenomenal performance. I mean, truly. Jack O'Connell. This guy's just terrifying. I don't I don't know what else to say. Like, watch it. I don't want to say too much, but what I'll say is that guy just has a way of bringing this unsettling feeling to his delivery and movements and the expressions that he has. And man, it's, yeah, you can really just feel the presence of his character on screen, so you just have to experience it, and I won't say any more than that. And there's so many actors in this film, I could just praise their performances for hours, but ultimately what you have to know is that each one of them were so incredibly talented and gave such a powerful and raw performance. Cinematography. I'm going to read this off because this is crazy, alright? Sinners was shot on IMAX 70mm with an aspect ratio of 1.43 to 1, and Panavision 70 2.76 to 1. If you don't know what that is, I'll try to show a reference photo to those aspect ratios. That is some funky aspect ratios, alright? That's wild. That's insane, alright? Simultaneously, I believe it was shot. In the image of the film, the mise en scène, you know what I'm saying? The mise en scène. So beautiful. So amazing. Autumn Durald is a cinematographer for this film, and somehow she can make every single frame of this film look like a beautiful portrait. So absolute props to her. It is absolutely a phenomenal, beautiful looking film. With one criminally underrated element: the lighting. The lighting sets the tone in every single moment of the film. Whether that's the over and under lighting to convey the uneasiness and the fact that you can't see the people's eyes, and the low-key lighting mixed with fire and all that stuff just creates for beautiful visuals. And if you've watched the trailer and the story of Sinners doesn't sound compelling enough to get you in the theaters, the picture quality alone should be enough to get you to go, because it is just beautiful once again. So overall, Autumn Durald uses many incredible lighting techniques to create a beautiful frame while telling a story through the impressive and incredible visuals. In summary, again, as a cinephile, I absolutely love this film. From the storytelling to the performances to the visuals, each moment was so intriguing and so engaging that this is a must-watch cinema experience. And if you're one of those people who is like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait till it leaves theaters and comes out onto a streaming service and then I can watch it. I'm joking, okay, but I do encourage you to please watch this in theaters. I think many people are excited for the idea of original stories coming out. I think Sinners can be a great testament to that. A writer-director who has a vision and a passion for a project, that he pours his heart and soul into it, and because of that, the audience responds and they go out and watch it. So please support the filmmakers, go see this movie in theaters before it's too late, and just enjoy it, man. I mean, I think it was sick. I mean, in multiple different ways, but aside from that. Look, I get it. If you're a little queasy and you don't really like violence, then you know what? Maybe this film isn't for you. But if you're looking to see something and you're all about that original storytelling, I would definitely check this one out. Thank you all for watching. And thank you for using your free will to watch me yap for however long this video is. But yeah, if you like film, television, gaming, voice impressions, then check out my YouTube channel. Anyways, I'm Charles Gibson, aka Video Guy JR, and thank you guys again so much for watching. It really does mean a lot. I'll see you later. Goodbye. That's fine. An hour and 15 minutes is this recording. What was I doing for that whole time? Holy crap.